A lot at stake in this election for Canada. The political landscape and the mood of the country has changed just in the past few months. Let's bring in CTV's chief political correspondent, Vassy Kapelos now. Vassy, as Kamal mentioned, the Liberals have managed to close a massive polling gap with the Conservatives. How did that happen?
Hi, Marcia. Yeah, it certainly has been a wild political ride over the last 2 months. And there are really two things that have changed the political context so dramatically. First of all, it is Justin Trudeau's resignation. So he resigned at a time when public opinion polls show he was himself very unpopular with a majority of Canadians. The second factor is the X factor. It's Donald Trump's entrance onto the scene and the specificity and the directness with which the U.S. president has taken aim at not just Canada's economy, but our sovereignty itself. Those two factors combined have changed the political context so dramatically that a few months ago, and for months, for almost a year, the Tories held a double-digit lead over the Liberals, and that has now completely evaporated. Most public opinion polls show that the two parties are within the margin of error of each other, and that leads to what will be a very competitive and ultra-significant 5-week campaign. A couple of things to watch out for. Mark Carney is pitching himself as an agent of change, despite the fact that his government, or his party's, government is responsible for a lot of what Carney wants change from. That's going to be a difficult message to land. On the other hand, Pierre Poilievre was effective at landing a message around change being needed because of the circumstances prior to Donald Trump. He will face now a very big challenge in trying to land that message when Canadians are so protective of what makes us Canadian. And finally, Jagmeet Singh and the NDP will face a challenge when it comes to relevancy. For the past 2 months, it has been a bitter battle between the Liberals and the Conservatives. Polls point to being the fact, I should say, for the next 5 weeks. Jagmeet Singh's task will be to enter into that conversation. Marcia, back to you.
Thank you, Vassy.